The cattle wandered onto Res land, John.
Yeah, well, cattle don't know the difference between your land and ours.
Neither did we till the government showed us. Now I guess we're showing you. I argued against it, but the new chief, hungry for a fight, this one.
God damn it. I just don't see how anyone gains from all this, Felix.
I don't either, but he don't think like me. Grew up in Denver, went to some big university. Now he thinks like you.
Not joining him?
He didn't ask me here to hunt. I'm here to talk cattle.
They don't belong to you.
They don't belong to you either. They belong to the people now.
Every one of them wears a brand. Anybody tries to move them off the res.
They'll never leave the res. We'll use them to raise calves. We're our brand.
I understand your position, Thomas, and what you think you need to do. But I won't allow you to make victims of the people who elected me just to appease the people who elected you.
Your people don't know the concept of victim.
Let's keep this about cattle. If you act like a thief, Thomas, I will treat you like one.
How can you stand there on a ranch the size of Rhode Island and accuse me of theft? Is this your idea of respect? Letting some crippled old man ride his lame horse, outrode your half-tamed buffalo, so he can pretend to be something we haven't been in a century? Look what you've reduced us to.
Dispute over cattle between tribal police, BLM officers, and members of Montana's Livestock Association turned deadly last night, leaving 3 men dead. The FBI and Bureau of...
What did Casey tell you?
The usual. Nothing.
I should have seen this coming.
How could you know he wanted the cattle that bad?
He didn't want cattle. He wanted this.
The FBI and Bureau of Indian Affairs agents are investigating 2 of the deaths as murders. And though jurisdictional issues will certainly complicate the investigation, the U.S. Attorney's Office is pledging every available resource.
I'll have a Senate hearing on this next month. You have the full weight of my office behind you.
Thank you, Senator. We're gonna need it.
Hey, pop page 3. Hey, let's go.
Thank you for such a visceral reminder of what it's like to be oppressed.
Oh, cut the shit, Tom. You're a Harvard MBA who interned for the PR firm that represented the American Petroleum Institute. You never missed a meal in your fat life. But you're gonna miss one tonight. And breakfast in the morning.
You're such a small man, John, with such little ideas.
Yeah, simple's the word I think you're looking for. You want to steal cattle? Now you get the ball, and that's all you get till you give them back.
This was never about cattle, John.
No, I know. It was about you.
It's about you and everyone like you. You know, after I interned at Emerson, I worked for Merrill Lynch in mergers and acquisitions. I figured it'll take about $14 billion to buy it all.
All what?
The valley. I'm gonna buy your ranch first. Right after you die, and your children can't afford the inheritance tax. And I'm gonna pull down every fence, and any evidence that your family ever existed will be removed from the property. It'll look like it used to, when it was ours. I will erase you from the future. And then I'll do it to the next ranch, and the next, And there's nothing that you can do to stop it. See, I'm the opposite of progress, John. I am the past, catching up with you.
No. You're a thief. And you're going to prison where the past catches up to everyone. At this point, I say we all have played fairly dirty. But no one's attacked my family on behalf of your business, and no one's attacked yours on behalf of mine.
Nothing any of us say here is going to change our goals. Our paths will always collide. We fight. One of us will win. But you've been a good enemy, John. A fair enemy.
I don't know if I agree with fair. You've kept your fight with me. I respect that. Well, now we face a new enemy. And they don't play fair. They'll find the thing you care about most and they'll kill it.
So what do you recommend we do?
I'm open to suggestions. If you let me honest. Be honest, John. What do you want me to say? I want you to say that we should kill him. Is that what you want? Just what you want me to say. You didn't tell me what you wanted me here for. This is for my protection. All right? I'll say it. We should kill him. We should kill him.
Hand it to me. This is like a blood oath, except we make the cut later. But I will say this. When things get lost on the reservation, they don't get found. Because most of the time, there's no one to look. But I give you my word, there will be no one to look. Your turn.
You didn't say it, John. I don't have to say it. I'm the one that's doing it.
Yes.
John Dutton is on line 1.
Things aren't going well, I hear.
No.
I heard from Monica's grandfather. It's always the innocent who pay most dearly for the things we men do.
I recommend staying on the reservation until this is done. He got Dan. He's gonna try to get you too. You more than anyone.
I'm ready for that. I'm sending you someone. If you're doing what I think you're doing, you'll need him. And that lets you know where I stand. On this, I stand with you.
Thank you.
I hope you find him, John. And I hope he's safe.
Yeah, so do I.
The FAA has approved a portion of your land as the airport location, as I'm sure you're aware. The state will make an offer, and after you refuse...
The Attorney General handles eminent domain cases for the state. I'm not concerned with that office anymore.
It's the governor's decision.
I'm not worried about that office either.
It's 4,000 jobs, John, in a state where that makes a difference. Not supporting this will cost her the office.
Well, I'm surprised you're against it, Tom. Airport right down the street from your casino. I'm no hotel manager, but that sounds like a good thing to me.
We want the same thing, for very different reasons.
And we can have our fight later. But we'll have nothing to fight over if they build a city here.
Well, I agree with you on that.
You know my business background. It's never one fight that determines if a project moves forward. It's an accumulation of fights. Now, corporations hate complicated, and they need to see a return. They have the money, they have the manpower, they have the influence and the reach, but the one thing corporations never have is time. It's their only enemy. And that's how we beat them. We give them a dozen things that take time. Now, I have someone with a reputation of finding those things, and she is merciless when she's found them.
Well, I have one of those too.
I'm aware. That's why I'm here. I think they should meet, put their heads together. And who knows what mischief they'll come up with together.
I'm just warning you. This genie does not go back in the bottle.
Neither does mine.
Now, what this provides the state is the added tax revenue from the airport, from ticket sales, car rentals, hotel taxes, fuel sales, and all with zero investment. It's a perpetually renewable resource that doesn't cost the state one dime.
Could I see the environmental impact report?
The Forest Service report is in your packet.
Not the Forest Service report. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife report on the impact of an airport beside the river that feeds our oldest national park. The one flowing beside runway 1 right there.
That will be the basis of our lawsuit, in case anyone was curious. It will be a class action suit because it impacts native land and parkland. We'll meet with attorneys from the Greater Yellowstone Coalition, Sierra Club. You know, all the gang will be there.
Best of luck.
We stopped wolf hunting for a fucking decade. What do you think we're gonna do to an airport? We don't need luck. See you in court.
That's your angle too, John. How does this impact your land? Join our suit. It won't cost you a cent. You won't have to hire an attorney. We'll do it for you.
Little curveball from the reservation. Strange place for a meeting.
It's necessary. You'll understand why when I tell you.
Tell me what?
Who ordered the attack on you and your family?
You know?
We know.
How do you know?
I could show you, or you could trust me. But if I show you, then it's your trash to take out. We still have chess to play, you and me. And I refuse to surrender my queen.
Yeah. Who's this?
The man who wanted you dead.
I don't know this man.
He knows you.
Where is this man right now?
State prison in Deer Lodge.
But I'm not in a very trusting mood, Tom. I think you need to show me.
Then it becomes your trash, and you have to take it out.
Just fucking show me.
I'm truly sorry for what happened to you, John. I hope this helps you get to the bottom of it.
This him?
This is who he used to put it together. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, he'll kill the hotel
I'd kill the airport. It's a good thing for the land, but I don't see how it's good for us. Not yet, anyway. John?
Not sure the protocol.
There's no protocol now. The ceremony's over.
Wished I'd known.
Well, grief isn't meant to be shared. But comfort is. And they could use some now. John. This isn't the place. But we do need to talk.
About what?
About the 300 jobs you eliminated when you canceled the airport project. There's a lot of very unhappy people on the reservation.
Can you meet me at the Capitol tomorrow?
I think you should meet me on the reservation. Show the people you care enough to visit.
I can do that.
Well, this is getting interesting.
I must admit, I'm surprised at the support. Assuming you're here to give it.
Well, this is how bad I don't want a pipeline on my land. I can only imagine you'd feel the same.
You imagine right.
All right, so who starts this deal?
You're the governor. I leave that to you.
Well, it's your land they're talking about wrecking. All right, I introduce you.
All right.
Governor. Progress. It seems that's all I ever talk about. Running a pipeline beneath the drinking water of an already strained and impoverished community may be progress for the owners of the pipeline, or owners of whatever runs through the pipeline, or for those receiving it. But it could lead to disastrous effects to the land and the people this pipeline runs beneath, which is not progress at all. And for that reason, as governor of Montana, I cannot support that endeavor and will use the full weight of my office to prevent it from happening.
Didn't expect that.
Me neither.